Hello, Gemini, and welcome to the Enlightened Path. I am Ayana Nicole, and this is your July 2019 general reading. So this is Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if a message of love comes out, if you got Gemini with Venus, these messages may resonate. With general readings, guys, I never know what subject, what topic we're going to touch, okay? Also, what you need to understand is that general readings are not going to have a message for everyone, all right? Only take what resonates and applies to you. Leave everything else and don't try to force it. Also, if other energies pop up, you also need to understand that the energies and the vibrations can be switched between parties. So be honest with yourself and pick who you are, okay? As things resonate, all right? So Gemini, let us get started. Let's see what your message is for the first part of July. First card out, your energy along with Libra and Aquarius, Knight of Swords. The Hierophant, which is the energy of Taurus. The Knight of Cups, possibly an offer, also the energy of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So there's two knights on the board already. Five of Cups is in your recent past. Nine of Pentacles is crowning you. Some of you could definitely be thinking about being single. Seven of Swords is coming in towards you. Oh, no. Even better. Five of Swords, not seven. Five. It's, oh, I wanted to say it was better. But as I look at the board, we've got two fives. We've got the Five of Cups and we've got the Five of Swords. So fives for me are always about change. And what's funny is I'm going to show you my view because the Hierophant is between them. I literally am looking at this. 555. Do you see that? So Gemini, this is going to be a month of some changes. Some things are going to be shifting for you when I see fives. Let's finish you out. Three of Rods in your self spot, moving forward, moving on. There's some communication coming from an outsider, someone in your environment with the Eight of Rods, something coming in very quickly. Queen of Swords. Air energy, just like yourself. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is in your hopes and fears. Okay. Final outcome for you, Gemini. Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, this is change. The Wheel of Fortune is change. Gemini, this is going to be a month of change for you. Bottom of the deck, Justice. This is Libra's energy, but justice is about balance. It's about equality, right? Things being fair and balanced. So let's dive in. Some of you, there's two things. I wanted to say some of you could definitely be dealing with a Taurus, but I feel like Gemini, for some of you, there's some news about marriage. I feel like there's a conversation that takes place in which someone says something that the other party did not know they felt when it comes to traditions. Whether it is, I never want to get married, or of course I want to get married. I feel as though this throws the other party during this conversation. It feels, there's some news here about the traditional things. So not even just marriage. Maybe I want to convert. I don't believe in that particular faith. There's something here, and I feel like this is kind of shocking, but it sets things off. Yeah, because I'm seeing like the dominoes. So this is the thing that starts the domino effect. It starts the process that changes everything. There's an offer being extended, or an offer has already been extended. I feel like this was to kill all of the another five, guys. It's in reverse. Whatever this offer that was extended, this was to kill all of the conflict, the tension that was between you and another. So either this was extended to you or you've extended to them, Gemini. We know that there's also conflict because looks here in the recent past, Five of Cups. And usually the Five of Cups is about crying over spilled milk. But in this one, you see she is like losing her shit. She's losing her shit. He just wants her to shut the hell up. And she's completely, ignoring the fact that while three have spilled over, there's still two standing. And I feel as though someone has been harping on the past, and not letting it go. This could be why, the Nine of Pentacles is here in your crown, Gemini. What's the Nine of Pentacles here? The Nine of Pentacles is about, for me, it's always, being single and being okay with it. There's a Tower. I want to take the Tower and only the Tower. I also want to get a clarification on the Knight. Yeah. The Knight. Yeah, and Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords has showed up twice. So in two different decks, we've got the Queen of Swords. But I feel like with this particular person, guys, there's some sort of burden. I feel like being with this person is such a burden, all right? Because her energy can be quite harsh. It can be kind of abrasive. Also with this Tower here, for those of you that did not want a relationship, like anything heavy, I feel like someone is asking that of you, and that is creating kind of a tension or just kind of this, because I'm feeling like, oh my God, the walls are closing in. Like, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Especially if somebody is asking for more than you can give when it comes to a relationship or more than you're willing to give. For others of you, this could definitely be a realization that I thought that I wanted to be single and now I don't. Maybe you're waking up to the fact that you don't want to. Whatever this is, it's causing some conflict. Like Gemini, some nasty words. Yeah. Yo, you're getting the same cards over and over again. So check it. This is your crowning energy. There is your Nine of Pentacles with the Tower. The energy that's coming in towards you. There is your Five of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. Gemini, I feel like someone wants more. I feel like someone wants more. It's either you or this other person, but I don't feel like you guys are on the same page. And I feel like July is going to prove to be a month where you just move on. It's almost like if you are extending for traditions in marriage, this person is like, hell no. And if they are extending towards you for traditions in marriage, you're like, hell no. These two parties aren't on the same page at all about what they want. And I feel like even without clarifying anything else, it definitely feels like July is going to see changes that create separation. I have not seen death just yet, but let's keep going. Why is the Three of Rods here? The Chariot, moving on. It's Gemini. I feel like you're just going to be moving on, moving forward. Some of you could actually be relocating when the Chariot is here. But with the Three of Rods, this is movement. And this is, whoever this person is on the outside with the Eight of Wands, there's this communication that comes in back and forth. One of the I'm going to show you what's so funny. I feel like this person could be at a distance from you, or before the communication, there's just kind of radio silence. But remember, I just said I did not see the Death card. I see this kind of stuff all the time. I say I did not see the Death card, and look what they show me. Do you see that? Guys, I see new things that I've never seen in cards all the time. And I've seen this card at least 100 times. And I've never paid attention to this. And I don't even know the proper word for it. I want to say scepter for some reason, but I think that I could be wrong. What I do know is it's the tool that the Grim Reaper, that death holds, right? It's just upside down. But there it is. You see it? So, guys, Gemini, I feel like this is going to be a month of closing out chapters. You could definitely be closing out chapters with someone that has a very slick mouth, someone that's not opening up, someone that won't, I don't even feel like they're not opening up when it comes to finance. I feel like they're not opening up and allowing you in. And I feel like now you're getting ready to just move on. Like, it almost feels like I want something more and you won't give it to me. Wheel of Fortune, there's change. Page of Rods, it's in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune has to be, in order for this wheel to turn, guys, you have to understand that some things have got to be pushed out. And do you see his face? He's so afraid. It's natural to be afraid of change. He doesn't know where any of these things will end up, right? It's got this kind of game show vibe. And so the wheel is spinning and he's like, oh my goodness, all I know is that something's going to be different once this wheel stops. What is it going to eclipse out and what is it going to bring in? And that's how a lot of us feel about change happening for us. So Gemini, take the first 2 weeks of July easy and be easy on yourself. Allow the change to happen, because when the Wheel of Fortune is here, yes, it is pushing things out, but it pushes the things out that we don't need, okay? Those things that don't make sense to hold on to anymore, it pushes them out and it starts to bring in things that are better for who we are becoming, all right? So let it happen. Just let it happen. You're going to be receiving some news, and I don't feel like it's the most desired news. And for others of you, it's going to be news around working with others or working on this relationship. I feel like this is a time where somebody is calling it quits. Like, you know what? We've done this for so long. It's been long enough. Nothing is changing. We want different things. Adios. All right. I don't know what else to say. However, I feel with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's, and fives are about change for me, but 555 is always like, it's necessary change. It's big necessary change. And I kind of flinch because, of course, you know, I'm human and change could mean some upheaval. And just like you, I can be a little uncomfortable with it, but I know that on the other side of that, there's something better. And you just work through the processes. So Gemini, that is my advice to you. Work through the processes of change that are happening and make the best decisions that are best for you, especially if you've been in a situation where you've been stagnant, where the past cannot be let go of, the other person is not opening up to you, you can't get on the same page. And there have been some, especially if you're dealing with someone where their words can be very cutting once you get into confrontation, because I'm seeing that as well with the Queen of Swords. So yeah. So if this resonates, let me know in the comments below. If you're looking to book a reading, check out the website at enlightenedpathtarot.com. Also, if you need to email me about questions before booking, all of my information can be found in the description box or the About Me section of this channel. Take care, Gemini, and I will see you guys very soon for your mid-month check-ins.